Be more impressed, especially against SRG. But here we go, it's Roger as well as Zizla.
Roger jungle, yeah, that's an option.
Wow, into this Edith Fredrin and the Aurora. And that means that HOMEBOIS, they are hoping to not have Game 2 and Game 3 happen to them, right? Like this early game is even more important than it is when you're on the Fredrin.
I agree. Is this a Benedetta angle? Is this because Paquito's also not too bad, but into the Terizla matchup can be a little bit awkward, right? Because these early engagements from the side of SRG probably is going to be a little bit better, but eventually HOMEBOIS should be able to outscale it overall and maintain like the outer circle, right? It's being an in-fighter compared to an outer fighter, and right now I think that HOMEBOIS definitely want to be on the outside early and then later try to go in.
This works as well, because Claude and Roger don't want to hit him, right? And he also makes life hard for the other two tanks on HOMEBOIS side.
It's a great final pick here, and something that we already know that Graham is comfortable on. I think that the Red Giants have figured out a very good response to the HOMEBOIS and narrowed down the options, pushing them into a situation where they do have to play double marksman. What do you think are HOMEBOIS' chances here, Gideon?
Honestly, it really depends on like who gets that first blood, right? It's less about how this skirmish boils down to, and more so whether Chibi can even play the game. He's dependent on Subbot. He's also dependent on nets. Maybe Zoran can make the difference here, but it's definitely not up to him.
Let's find out, because game number 4 is about to be underway in just a little bit. SRG thus far has destroyed HOMEBOIS 2 games in a row, and they're up 2-1. One more point and it's series point for SRG. Game 4 coming up, HOMEBOIS on that blue side, SRG on red.
HOMEBOIS wants to become that massive obstacle on the path of the Red Giants, and they're going to try their best here. Zorn already doing a good amount of damage early on. Both junglers going to once again be starting on the same side of that map.
For now, so guys, he's going to have an okay time. The question is whether Chibi is able to find that lead initially, right? Because Chibi, he wants to scale hard, but he needs to snowball hard. So guys, he naturally just gets stronger over time. With this being said, at least they now have some information about starting paths.
Man, Cram is so nice. He leaves the entire orange buff for Sukai. He knows that he's going to be able to catch the wave in time as well.
Here comes Chibi trying to steal something. He's not successful though. Red Giant's not going to force any sort of engagement here though. Stormy going to be the victim.
Yeah, no point trying to go for the Lycan Pounce here. Stormy still has his passive. You're just wasting time, as you can see that Sakai is quickly catching up. Most likely going to hit level 4 first. Yeah, he's already level 4. Perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. And at this point,
wait, they got the timing right. Oh, Yums.
Oh, that was close.
Wow.
Yep.
1-0 for Yums.
Using that flicker as well means that Zorn's pressure during this turtle fight is going to be lessened massively. And we saw what Yums did with the Grok at the first turtle fight in Game 3. That's an important timing that they've now delayed from the HOMEBOIS roamer.
See some difference as well. Zorn going for just a lot of movement speed and the tank emblems as opposed to the common emblems that Yums went for.
Yeah, okay, so slightly different here. But with now 6 seconds left on the clock, it looks like Selangor Red Giants have taken a very good position on the north side of the map, hiding by Tribrush, making sure that they can maintain prio over the EXP. And now they're going to start the Lord Dance, right? As expected, supports as well as mid laners looking for level 4.
Yums will be quite a distance from his, but Cram is going to straight up jump onto Zorn. Chibi is around, looking to see if Cram's going to drop down low. Now Vengeance and Penalty Zone both traded in. The Lycan Pounce and some damage. The Bot finds the first blood. The guys gets a big taunt, but no ultimate for him. HOMEBOIS finding 2 kills.
Udil up to his shenanigans once again, stealing that Primal Wrath, doing so much damage. I feel like Cram may have popped the Vengeance a little bit too late there. He was already so low on HP that just the passive damage from Lycan Pounce would take him out. And without him, Red Giants not going to be able to do too much.
I don't know. That was a bit weird from the Selangor Red Giants, right? Like, why take that fight when you know Yums as well as Stormy isn't level 4? Like, Stormy missed out a minion by EXP side.
Wait!
Whoa!
Wow, committed a wow charge just for that.
I mean, might as well, right? The next objective to fight over is in 92 seconds.
They played them. They were balancing their timing around knowing that Zorn only has that power of nature to potentially steal it, but then he pops the wall charge, catches them off guard. Ooh.
So far, the teams that have gotten an early lead went on to snowball the game. see if that's going to be the case for HOMEBOIS.
They already have a near 2K lead here, 3 minutes in. That's the start they were looking for. That's literally what we mentioned, right? HOMEBOIS need that early game goal advantage if they want to match up against the Red Giants later on. Zapat already 2 levels up on Cram as well.
I mean, the fact that Cram died once, I mean, that lane is basically over, right? HOMEBOIS, like, even for Subpot, he doesn't necessarily have to win trades against Cram. He's just going to outpush him every single time. And as long as he doesn't interact with Cram, well, Cram doesn't have much of a choice or say in the matter.
War Axe going to be the first item for Chibi.
Chibi's definitely having a way better time on this Roger. 2 assists, no kills, unfortunately. I think one for Udio, one for Subpot, but still, right, those 2 heroes getting early lead is gonna benefit them in the lane regardless. Worry about the next objective fight though. Turtle in 20.
I think we're seeing from the interactions as well that this Edith pick not having a very good time, right? This is exactly what Yumes did to Zorn in the previous game. That anti-CC messes with the entire combo, doesn't allow Yumes to have a lot of map pressure overall, not to mention Udil feeling very good about stealing that Primal Wrath consistently. I kind of wonder if just the direct challenge here of taking this hero in a disadvantageous matchup is paying dividends or not.
We'll see in a little bit, right? Like, for now, we can confidently say that, yes, it sort of is.
Cram is going to jump at Udio again.
Wait, he's melting down.
Less than half health. Penalty zone onto Cram. Cram's going to use that ultimate and vengeance, but Subpot, he is pounding Stormy. Stormy still has the passive, but Cram already went down, and Stormy forced to run away. Udio with the Primal Wrath, and he's going to flip Yumes back. And this Edith is not going up well against the Valentina.
Yeah, this is gonna feel quite bad now. Already a 4K lead. We're seeing the same snowball. Is it gonna be the same thing for every single game? Yumes. Oh, is he dead?
Oh. No! What? He walks away with just like 1% of his HP. Oh, the timing. The timing could not be worse. And I mean, for the most part of it, I think this is going to be quite the snowball, right? I mean, SRG is very dependent on Cram being in a decent position, but I think Subpot has definitely diffed him in lane.
This is the opening that HOMEBOIS were looking for. That early game lead, that pressure, 5K in 5 minutes. It's kind of surprising how one-sided these early games are, considering that these teams are pretty evenly matched so far. But hey, that's how the cookie has been crumbling so far. Nets going to be able to farm up very safely. Already a level up on Innocent. These gold laners going to be that late game win condition. Oh!
The wall blocked off Yumes. He's going to use the Primal Wrath, but Subpot catches him with the penalty zone. And that means Udio finds another kill. Might be an angle for a dive, Chibi. Thinking about it, doesn't commit. Cram is in a rough spot as the Damus right now. There's nothing he can do in a fight.
Yeah, this is a hero that feels it really hard if you fall behind. And that passive damage from Chibi hitting hard. Level 10 versus level 7. This Damus is no longer in a position where he can actually execute the role that he was drafted for.
Yeah, I mean, the most that he's got is Vengeance, and even so, it's a very small window to tank out against the raw damage from HOMEBOIS.
And all eyes will turn to Innocent very, very soon on this carry. But, I mean, even for Innocent, he still needs some time. It's behind Nets in terms of experience, so it means that Nets has won that lane.
Now, HOMEBOIS are in full control of the map right now. They just need to continue doing exactly what they're doing. They have better utility, more CC, more damage overall, because Red Giants are still going to be waiting on some scaling on Innocent and Stormy. This is go time. What HOMEBOIS need to do is make sure they don't allow the game to delay to a point where Innocent becomes a problem again.
No, Subpot was found, taunted. Innocent won't full commit into this. They know that it's too risky. But I don't know how SRG are going to contest the turtle, though. Chibi is 3 levels ahead. It's about to be 4.
I think they just have to wait for an overextension, right? Oh.
I think Yumes overextended. Third guy comes in, attempts to steal, doesn't find it. And he's just getting melted. It's not even close. Not even a competition. It's a one-sided smackdown.
Oh, man. SRG, they just don't have the tools, unfortunately, right? Unless Stormy makes like a super play, able to get like... able to get a, maybe, I want to say 3-man, but I don't realistically see 3 people clumping up too close to each other from the side of the HOMEBOIS.
And they're not going to make that same mistake. They're going to try on Chibi here.
Chibi needs to somehow outplay this. Where's the Lycan Pulse? That's the iframe! That is what we've been looking for, and Chibi, he's going to beat Yumes as well. Yumes, 1v2, Chibi! Easily! Stepping on the Yumes! Oh my goodness! The Primal Wrath Form almost getting him off, but Udio will find a collection. Wall charge and the the follow-up layering is just immaculate. Stormy will walk away, but Cram finally shows up. Sakai's barely surviving, but Cram might be sacrificed. Sakai doesn't even survive. He popped to the execution strike.
Oh, this game might be over. Nearly 10,000 gold difference. 9 minutes in, Homeboys have just completely dominated the field. The Red Giants don't have any space to farm anymore. This is unexpected, to say the least.
I would say it's pretty unexpected too, right? It's not like Homeboys is winning by gigantic miles, right? It's not like they're diffing them so hard. It's just small built-up interactions. Every single time, Homeboys is just etching them out at 100 gold. Oh, you made an even bigger mistake. Maybe I'll get 500 gold off of this interaction. And SRG, unfortunately, has blundered more times, and Homeboys is able to win out in these types of situations more often to get them to this point. There's not much to say about this because there's just so many things going right for the Homeboys.
And the fact that Homeboys are 11k ahead without a Lord is just insane. And it's only 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm realizing that the Homeboys having multi-pronged setups is very valuable.
Looking for Zorn. This could be an opening. Zorn does end up going down. Blazing Phantom Nest down here. The penalty zone, I think, is lights out for SRG. No chance of coming back.
Yeah, that's just over. There's no way. The damage from Nets is too much. The damage from TV is too much. Both of these are meant to be the win conditions for the Homeboys, and they're both already online.
Like, this is disgusting. Like, this is absolutely disgusting from the Homeboys. They've won on every single front. They only need to win 2 out of the 3 lanes. They decided, you know what, we're going to go 3 for 3 in the lanes.
Every single team fight is going their way. They've got so many angles of approach. They've got so much damage built in. The Red Giants really needed a foothold early on to be able to build a foundation in this game, and it's just been taken out from them. The carpet's been pulled from beneath their feet, and they are slipping, and they are hitting their heads real hard.
The fact that Innocent doesn't have a flicker against the Terizla makes it even harder, right? It's the Terizla or Grok. Both are an issue, but you only have a solution for one. Lord will be coming down that mid lane, but Homeboys are at just an insurmountable lead. 13,000 and counting.
All right. Now, SRG, they've got an opportunity to maybe turn this around, right? In terms of high ground defense, probably not the best in the world, but they do have an opportunity if Homeboys, and only if, they clump up too close together. I think that the Homeboys probably should split up ever so slightly. Yeah, 4-1, just like this.
Even Udio has just crazy damage. Homeboys, you can just slowly whittle down the structures. 2 inhibitors down just like that. Wild charge, Zorn to the back, but with a penalty zone, Yuz doesn't even get to respond. They're gonna be frozen underneath the crystal, but Homeboys with just sure gold lead will tear SRG apart. That is the equalizer. We are guaranteed 6 games.
Wow! Woo! Wow! Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just witnessed is the most one-sided loss that the Red Giants have had the entire season.